What's good, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets. I'm here with my partner Reoz, bringing you guys some more NFL player props over here on Prize Picks. For tonight's game, we have the Denver Broncos, Reoz's Denver Broncos, I should say, going up against the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, who's never lost to the Denver Broncos yet in his career. So the spread on this game is a double-digit favorite going towards Kansas City, but there is some solid player props here over on the board, and the best place to get those player props is over here on Prize Picks. As you can see on the screen, there's multiple different categories to choose from as well. NBA is right around the corner. That is the best time to get into Prize Picks. They do awesome promotions all the time. You can also mix and match sports. If you're a fan of WNBA, if you're a fan of soccer, MLB playoffs are going on right now. If you're PGA, NHL, whatever you're into, they have it over here on Prize Picks. They have, live in-game lines like second half, fourth quarter. You can pair those all the way up. You can get all the way up to 6x, and you can 25x your money with 6 players. Really good way to play fantasy sports over here on Prize Picks. If you do want to go ahead and sign up, use promo code UPSTATE. Helps us out a ton, and they're going to match your first deposit all the way up to $100, dollar for dollar. We do have a Patreon as well, and Riaz will tell you about that.
$15 a month. It's going to be linked in the description below. You can also find it at patreon.com/upstate. A lot of amazing stuff over there covering every single NFL slate. We even have playoff baseball going over there. I am firing off a ton of picks over there, at least 4 a day. So if you want more picks from us, you want to chase the 25x, 15x, the Patreon is the best place to do that. Like Dale said, NBA right around the corner. We're going to have MLB, NBA, and NFL going all at the same time. So it's going to get hectic. If you want to cut down your research, you want to get some more winners from us, the Patreon is the best place to do that. Like I said, $15 a month. Check it out. Linked in the description below.
Absolutely. A lot of good stuff going on over there. 3 major sports going on in the month of October. Really a good month to get on over at the Patreon as well. There's the live chat over there now. You can talk to me and Riaz whenever you would like. Ask us about different picks, projections, stuff like that. The comment section on this video as well is wide open. If there's any picks on the board that we didn't discuss, make sure to go drop a comment down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel as well. We're on the road to 5,000 subs. I'm going to be giving you one pick. My partner Reoz is also going to be giving you another pick. Punch him in for a 2-pick power if you would like. But for my first player on the board, I'm going to go to someone in fantasy score. Someone that hasn't really been talked about much early on in the season, a rookie out of SMU. I'm going to go Rashee Rice here. I like his fantasy score. The projection is at 8 flat right now. I'm going to take the more on him. They don't actually have his last couple of games listed over here on Prize Picks. All you see is the Detroit game and the Jacksonville game, but he's been playing a lot better. We saw his last game go out. 5 targets in that game, caught the touchdown as well against the Minnesota Vikings. He's got 17 targets in his last 3 games, and for someone, a team that's desperate for a wide receiver too, or I should say a pass catcher too, on the long side of Travis Kelce, someone in the passing game to step up. Rashee Rice looks like he can be that guy, and it's system in SMU. They're running a no-huddle offense. He was learning things on the fly, and it looks like him and Mahomes are starting to get a little bit more chemistry. We saw a couple balls Mahomes put in awkward places for him. He was able to adjust his body and make great catches. They hooked up on a couple different receptions in that game as well that were really impressive for Rashee Rice to go in there and in a game where he didn't really play a lot of snaps. His snap count has been increasing. Offensive coordinator Matt Nagy came out and did say he was going to increase his snap count, and the play shows it. He's been playing really well against some teams where they're going to need points. This game against Denver, Denver is look bad on defense, but this could be a really good game for Rashee Rice to gain a ton of confidence to come out and kind of be a little bit of a showcase here on a Thursday night game with everyone watching. I do like him to catch a touchdown. You can go get the really high odds on like a sports book for that one, but for fantasy score here, it's a really safe bet to go over 8 here. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I definitely like this play. The big thing for me here with him is we're seeing the snap count continue to trend up. And not only that, it's really nice to see a rookie find the end zone a couple times early on in the season. Him and Mahomes are only going to gain a stronger connection. The fact that he's already been looking for him and really not pleased with MBS and Tony so far this season, he's definitely going to look the rookie's way a good time, especially with Kelce maybe not at 100% with that ankle. So definitely really like that play. And I'm going to jump over into receiving yards with Cortland Sutton. I'm going to go with the more here with his projection at 45 and a half. a lot of good things we've seen out of Cortland Sutton so far this year. Playing over 85% of snaps, he looks healthy. We've also seen games where he's had over 10 targets. He's kind of staying around 5 or 6 targets a game, besides the last game against the Jets, where he was basically a no-show. I like the short turnaround. It's pretty unfortunate we're playing against the Chiefs here, which the Broncos have struggled, but has also in the stretch of not being able to beat them in the last 8 years. These games have been close at times, especially when Kansas City has looked pretty dominant. The Broncos have hung in there, and Cortland Sutton has had pretty good games against the Chiefs. It all really comes down to Russell Wilson. He's looked pretty awful this year, I think, with Sean Payton getting in his ear on that last play where he fumbled it against the Jets. Cortland Sutton definitely seems to be the guy that is his safety blanket, that just always seems to find his way in the middle of the field to get open. The rookie Mims does not look good. Jerry Jeudy looks okay. He's kind of a big play guy. So with the discount on his projection instead of Jeudy here, I am definitely feeling really good. It's definitely in a passing game for the Broncos. They're going to be down in this game. Wilson's going to have to air it out. Cortland Sutton's probably going to have double-digit targets again. So I really like this projection going with the more.
Yeah, and you summed it up there at the end as well. Just playing that narrative where Broncos go down, whether it be early or late in this game, they go down and they're going to need to throw the ball. Whether the game end up being a 10-point game, a 20-point game, or we've seen Denver lose by 50 this year, we don't know what to expect, but we do know it's a division game. We do know that, like Reoz said, these teams have played each other tough in the past, no matter who's been on the field. So it's going to be one of them things where Sutton's going to have to step up here, and I do think that he's going to have a solid game. 45.5 for a guy that can make big plays down the field. Seems like kind of a steal here. After 2 bad games, I think we're getting a nice discount to take the more on him as well. So we're going to take a swing on Rice. I really like the way he's been playing, and Cortland Sutton, I think he's going to have a solid bounce-back game on the short week. So that's going to be our 2 player props. Punch it in for a power player if you would like, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.